Hi there. This is Dr. John Whitcomb talking about nitrates in our diet are as important to us as vitamins and perhaps should be called a conditional vitamin. That's kind of interesting. Do you know where nitrates come from in natural systems? Lightning. Nitrogen is such a tight molecule that it takes the power of lightning to break it and add various oxygen to it and start the chemical reactions that then inject enough energy to break that bond and start making nitrates. And every plant we eat has natural nitrates in it. And it's those nitrates we then can turn into amino acids and neurotransmitters and all the things we use to make life. So we are dependent on lightning for life. That's interesting. The problem is we make nitrates slowly through a complicated mechanism. When you eat vegetables, it takes 1 hour and the nitrates in vegetables show up in your saliva. When you chew, there's a biome of bacteria on the crypts of your tongue that are found nowhere else that turn those nitrates into nitrites. You swallow the nitrites, and in your stomach, if your pH is over or under 4, you will turn the nitrites to nitric oxide, or else you'll absorb the nitrites into your blood where it's turned to nitric oxide to some degree in your blood as well. That's a complicated process. And if you use mouthwash, you kill the bacteria, it makes your blood pressure go up. That's been proven. And if you use any kind of acid balancing drug for your stomach, like omeprazole, yep, you got it. After 3 months, you'll identify more heart disease. You see, nitric oxide is critical for the health of your arteries. It's critical for the transportation of oxygen. It's critical for your ability to fight viruses. It plays a big role in how well you live. And the problem is it declines at 12% per decade. So by age 60, you're down 75%. By age 70, you're down 84%. By age 80, you might as well pass out on it. You're not making any nitric oxide. Well, we need nitric oxide. We first discovered it and realized the truth of it when the first study came out showing that 5 servings of fruits and vegetables a day would lower your blood pressure. That came out of Harvard about 20 years ago. And we now know why that works. You're getting natural nitric oxide. So the question is, we need to have nitric oxide, and how do you get it? You get it from eating lots of vegetables. And now Nathan Bryan has discovered a lozenge where you can actually get nitrites in a nice lemony flavored lozenge, like eating 10 servings of vegetables per lozenge. And within a few days, you can return the glycocalyx lining of your arteries to normal. This is a huge advance. It reduces the size of heart attacks by half. If you have chest pain, you should be taking those lozenges like every hour on the hour till you get to the angioplasty unit. If you're having a stroke, you should be on that nitric oxide. It'll reduce the size of your stroke dramatically. The nitric oxide ability to take it is a huge medical advance. You should have nitric oxide sitting around with you. Buy it. www.n101, the Numa company. I own no shares, no stock, but I take it every day. What works for me? I'm taking nitric oxide morning and night. I'm over 70. You should too. It's probably one of the biggest advances of keeping you away from all sorts of trouble. Dr. Whitcomb for News and Nutrition. The nitrates in vegetables aren't so bad for you.